In early 1832, the Cherokee Nation had been shaken up by the federal government's attempts to seize more Cherokee land after the passage of the Indian Removal Act. Settlers were moving onto Cherokee land in the southeast, and Cherokees were being forced out. U.S. military forces had invaded the nation, non-Cherokee intruders were staking claims on tribal land, and the Cherokee chiefs were threatened with arrest if they met for their annual tribal council session. A delegation consisting of Cherokee leaders John Martin, Elias Boudinot, John Ridge, and William Shorey Cootie traveled to Washington months earlier and remained through the spring of 1832, appealing to Congress to intervene and enforce the treaties that protected the Cherokees' right to occupy their lands. In this document presented to Congress, the delegates describe in detail the extraordinary circumstances that were, quote, threatening the very existence of their nation and the peace and happiness of the whole community. As an example, they wrote, an intruder came into the territory, stole a Cherokee ferry boat, sold liquor and constructed buildings, including a post office for which he acted as postmaster, all illegally on land belonging to Cherokee citizens. The 1830s saw the beginning of the official Indian removal policies, with government agents traveling through the Cherokee Nation urging citizens to relocate, with promises of provisions, compensation, and land in the West. Despite the Cherokee Nation's pleas and efforts, some felt like relocation would be their ultimate fate, years before the Trail of Tears would displace the majority of the tribe to present-day Oklahoma. So, on April 10, 1832, a group of 500 Cherokees, slaves, and whites who had been living with the Cherokees left their homelands for Indian Territory in one of the first official pre-Trail of Tears immigration parties. They joined other Cherokees who had already immigrated west of the Mississippi and who had in fact already established a tribal government in 1824, calling themselves the Cherokee Nation West.